visited about the IRS whistle program, like what just Senator Wyden was talking about. As you know, I authored the $7.5 billion bill that brought that much money back into the federal treasury through the whistleblower program. You told me at that time that your views have evolved, and I take that as fact that you gave me, and unless I misinterpreted that, because you had spoken against the whistleblower program.
Senator, as I discussed with you, and I really appreciate the meeting we had with you and your staff. With age comes wisdom, and I do agree with the whistleblower program, 100% supportive of it, and will work with the dedicated IRS employees who are part of it.
I think you just answered my second question, but I'm going to answer it anyway, or ask it anyway. We're hearing recurring complaints from whistleblowers that the time it takes to process awards, the average claim processing time currently exceeds 10 years. One way the IRS whistleblower office seeks to speed up awards is through claim desegregation or disaggregation, where one or more individual actions are separated from the larger claim summation. This allows at least part of the claim to be paid while other actions may still be ongoing. However, I've heard concerns from the whistleblower community that the IRS Chief Counsel Office recently advised against disaggregation of claims in cases of quote-unquote related actions. If confirmed as Chief Counsel, can I count on you to work with the whistleblower office to ensure that claims disaggregation can be used by the whistleblower office to the maximum extent possible under law?
Thank you for that question, Senator Grassley. And as we discussed at the meeting in your office, you brought to my attention this and a number of other concerns you had with the whistleblower program, and I commit to working with you and the committee, if I am confirmed as Chief Counsel, to sort that out.
Okay. I hope that's a yes, that we can continue with disaggregation.
Yes, I plan, once I take office, to look into that issue.
Thank you.
And I will
Now to Mr. Greenstein.
work with your staff on that point, okay?
Thank you. The reconciliation bill made several modifications to the clean fuels production credit under 45Z that will take effect at the start of next year. Implementing this credit properly and quickly is important for the biofuels industry and its participants, and I want to emphasize especially farmers. Recently, the Office of Management Budget put out a regulatory agenda that suggests regulations won't be implemented until May of 26. This would be unacceptable long time. So you're currently serving as counselor to Secretary Bessent. What is your understanding of when the stakeholders can expect to seek guidance implementing the clean fuel credit? Like tomorrow or 6 months from now? Just any short answer you can give me.
Senator Grassley, thank you very much for that question. I would have to respectfully refer you to the folks in the Office of Tax Policy on that question.
Can you speak into the microphone?
Yes, sir. On that question, I would have to respectfully refer you to the folks and colleagues in the Office of Tax Policy.
Okay, Mr. Korb, while modification to the clean fuels credit won't go into effect until next year, the credit has been in effect since the start of this year. However, the Biden administration failed to issue formal guidance implementing the credit. As a result, the biofuels industry is operating with great uncertainty as to the value and availability of the credit for 2025. That means the current tax year. If confirmed, will you commit to providing stopgap guidance clarifying the taxpayer's eligibility to file and claim it this year.
Thank you for that question, Senator Grassley. And as Chief Counsel, I'll work very closely with the Office of Tax Policy in the Treasury Department to make sure that timely guidance is provided on all issues such as what you've suggested.